Hey everyone, so today's video, as you can tell, it is my 27-week bump update. Like, this is crazy. I can't believe we're at 27 weeks already. It's been a while since I've done one, and I was getting a lot of tweets and a lot of comments from you guys about when I was gonna do my next one. So I was like, oh my god, it's been a while. I definitely need to do one. So as you guys can see, I'm doing these over on my vlog channel from here on out because I'm gonna turn my vlog channel into like vlogs of like what Joel and I are doing around the house. I want to turn it into organization here, more lifestyle. So like daily vlogs, organization, and then also mommy content too. Because if you guys didn't know already, I used to be a preschool teacher. I was a Montessori preschool teacher, so I went to school and got credentials for that. And I did a whole long process to become a Montessori certified teacher. And Joel and I, we were actually just cleaning out our downstairs closet, like our Harry Potter closet, I call it. And I have all my bins there with all my notebooks of the curriculum and all the jobs and stuff like that. If you guys don't know what Montessori is, it's basically a very hands-on learning style with a classroom. For me, I taught preschool. So I had kids that were 2 years and 9 months old to 5 years old in my classroom. So they would be with me for a while. And there's different sections. There's practical life, which is where the young ones usually go to because it's building their fine motor skills, their pincer grasp, preparing them for writing, all that fun stuff. And then you have sensorial, where it's all about senses and feeling and touch and learning. And then you have your geography, you have your math, you have your science. There's so much, and English and stuff. Like, I had kids that were 4 years old writing paragraphs. Like, I would start it as, I like to, and then they would go to the store and go buy this. And like 4 years old, you guys, doing even multiplication, subtraction. It's insane, but I love it because they get to go at their own pace and they don't have to, like, say if it's a child that's gonna take a little bit longer to learn, they don't feel like they're falling behind the other kids. And then if it's a kid that's like extremely bright, they're not being held back. They're like getting to flourish and go as far as they want. So I love Montessori. And as like going through those bins, as she grows older, I am going to start bringing that more on my channel for this channel because this is going to be like my mommy channel, and I want to start teaching about that stuff. It's so crazy how their brains are just such sponges at such a young age, and seeing them learn is one of the most rewarding things ever. That's one thing I miss being a teacher. And so I want to bring that in on my channel and kind of show you guys the jobs and how I would present the jobs to her and how it's going to facilitate and promote different developmental skills for her further down the line. So that's what I want to do for this channel, but that won't be coming in until the future. But I just wanted to kind of let you guys know a little background of myself there. And also I think it'd be really great for a lot of new moms too that are just trying to understand the developmental stages of a child. So I thought that would be really great to bring in here on this channel. So that's what this is also going to be. After this long spiel that I just did, I'm sorry for blabbering your guys' ears off, but also I'm going to be doing a mystery box giveaway. So click the link in the description box down below, just like I do it with my back to school giveaways. You just enter your name and your email. That way I already have a way to contact you and you can win a mystery box. If you don't know what a mystery box is, it's basically a big box of brand new makeup. It's just random stuff that I throw in a box and I give to you. So it's like a whole galore of stuff, and they're not small boxes either. So I'm just doing this because we're getting ready to do some home remodeling, which is exciting. I'm gonna be showing that on my channel here as well. We're doing a lot, especially to get ready for the nursery and everything. So I need to clean out some makeup and boxes from my hallway right now. And now let's just go ahead and get into what you guys came here for, all about the baby bump. Okay, so like I was saying, I am 27 weeks, but I hit 28 weeks here in a few days, which is crazy. I can't believe it. But if you guys know, 27 weeks, you are in your third trimester. We are getting to the end, close to the end. I can't believe it though, that we are going to be here at 7 months pregnant. You know, we're going to be almost seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And I am so excited. This is going to be the time that I'm going to be growing exponentially. I know my belly is growing every single day. Like, I feel like it gets bigger every morning I wake up. It gets harder and harder to like move and get my body up. Like, I gotta get momentum now. So, and I'm really trying to use like my legs and my butt muscles more, like the glutes, to lift myself up in my arms. But yeah, 27 weeks, crazy. She is 14.4 inches and 1.93 pounds, but that is not like the official weight. This is just from the app that I use. This is the bump. there is actually like a guesstimate of what they could be. She's on the larger side, so I would go more towards the higher end of the spectrum for her. But it says that your baby is practicing inhaling and exhaling with his or her rapidly developing lungs. It's official, baby's showing brain activity, and the brain will keep on getting more complex. So it says here that at 13.6 to 14.8 inches and 1.5 to 2.5 pounds, baby's just not getting bigger, but also getting smarter. So that is like the little range that they have for growth. So I would say she's on the bigger range. I don't know about weight size, but I think definitely length. She is on the longer side because she was always measuring like 3-4 days bigger than what she is, because she's got long legs, which she gets from her dad. He's got really long legs. But it says at 27 weeks, baby is breathing. It's amniotic fluid, not air, but it still counts, and even showing brain activity. You've got a lot on your brain too, from wondering what labor and delivery is going to be like, to trying to find the best pediatrician for the baby. I am going to be looking into a pediatrician here very shortly. I got to go on our website for a hospital, and I need to start like interviewing pediatricians and figuring out who I want to use for her. And then also, I am definitely wondering about labor and delivery. I just watched Jessica Braun's birth story, and I've been watching a ton of birthing vlogs, and I am bawling my eyes out when I watch them, you guys. Like, I'm nervous. I've always been scared for delivery ever since I ever thought about having kids. I've always knew delivery was going to be really hard for me because I don't know why, but I just have this feeling that it's going to be hard for me. I'm really nervous for that. And then I'm really nervous for postpartum because a lot of people don't talk about postpartum when they're talking about babies with you. They always leave that part out. They don't leave the part where, hey, we might be getting TMI here, but they leave the part out that you might completely rip down there. And there's 1 degree tears, 2 degree tears, 3 degree tears, 4 degree tears, and 3 and 4 degree tears are a nightmare and extremely painful. So, and that is a huge possibility. There's a episiotomy that you could do. You're gonna have probably stitches down there. If you do have a chance to ripping, or if you do rip, or if you get the episiotomy, like, people don't talk about that stuff ever. Everyone talks about the positives of pregnancy, and I feel like no one talks about the negatives of pregnancy because they're scared that they're, you know, people are gonna be like, oh, you shouldn't be complaining, da 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 da. No, I think that we should be able to talk freely about it because it helps prepare you mentally for it, and also you can get the stuff to prepare yourself for after. So I wish there was more people that talked about the negatives of pregnancy and like what you go through childbirth, like what the difficulties are there. It's not just popping a baby out and being like hunky-dory. No, it's not that at all. It's very exhausting, and I haven't even been through it, but I've been watching it, and I'm like, I can tell it is so trying and so exhausting. And damn, you guys, women, we are strong, like, to go through all that. Like, it's amazing to see what our bodies can do. And so I am definitely like getting a lot of post-care items that I'm going to do a video for you guys on. I've already like been racking up like, you know, a little special cart for it all, because there's like cooling pads and stuff are down there. Here, the mesh panties, like getting like some good ones. Researching what type of clothes to wear. I know they're saying like looser tops are good. I am definitely going to do a video on the items that I get for post-care, and then I'll do a video following up my postpartum and talking about all my experiences after that too, and being very real and raw with you guys. I really loved Jessica Braun's video. She's very real and very raw, and I love how real she was. Definitely scared about delivery, definitely scared about labor and postpartum, definitely postpartum. I'm so nervous about postpartum, but hopefully all goes well. The next thing it says, the annoying symptoms you've been having probably aren't going away, but at least you've probably found some ways to deal with them. And hey, maybe you're used to them right now. Oh boy. As you say goodbye to the second trimester, you can look forward to some pretty embarrassing stuff, like having to pee all the time, and maybe even when you don't mean to at all. That's all par for the late pregnancy course. It's time to head down the home stretch. Are you ready? So basically, leg cramps, back aches, constipation, hemorrhoids is what you'll be expecting. Skin, hair, and nail changes, and sniffing, which means peeing when you sneeze. All right, so on to the peeing when you sneeze. I already experienced that in the second trimester where I sneeze and I'm like trying not to pee my pants, or I might pee a little bit. I'm like, oh boy, this is not good. So I've already had that experience. I I just have to make sure I empty my bladder out the second I feel like I have to go to the bathroom. I do have to pee a ton. I've noticed it more now this past week that I have to pee a lot now. Like, it's not just like I could hold it for a while. No, I feel like I'm peeing all the time now, but I also drink a ton of water. A lot of people ask me where I got my jug from. This is from Target. I got it by the Tupperware section, and it's 64 ounces. I drink this thing. I carry it around with me. I notice when I don't carry it with me, I'm not drinking enough water. So I never drink enough water, and I get dehydrated at the end of the day. So I try to carry this around with me everywhere I go, even though I might look a little ridiculous. But hey, I'm getting my H2O. You need it. My back aches are definitely there. My lower back, oh my God, flying to San Francisco, you guys, for Gen Beauty. I was so uncomfortable, and that flight's only a little over an hour. I was so done. But that is my last flying trip I'm taking. We were gonna do a baby moon, but we opted out of not doing it. We were gonna do Hawaii, but since I swell so easily with the heat and the plane, I wouldn't enjoy it. So I'd rather save it for our anniversary next year, which we're gonna do. So we're gonna save that for next year, and we're just gonna do a baby moon at my parents' condo in La Jolla for a weekend. Me and him, we're just gonna go down there with the dogs, relax. We're gonna do like something that we can easily drive to that's not too far away, because I also can't really sit in a car for very long. It hurts my hips, it hurts my back, it hurts my butt. Like, it's just not fun. So lower back pain has been bad. My swelling, I swell easily. People were like, oh, watch out for preeclampsia. I know preeclampsia, you guys, but I knew I was gonna swell anyways. I swelled way before pregnancy too. Every single time I fly, I swell. Every single time I'm in the heat, I swell. Joel knows it. Like, he's known this about me for the 9 years that we've been together. I've always been a sweller, so I knew I was going to swell throughout this pregnancy. So this past week when we went to Generation Beauty in San Francisco, I swelled so bad, you guys. My poor legs and my feet were so swollen. They finally went down because I've been really resting and like putting them up above my heart, so that way the blood flow could go down. But my left one was really swollen. You couldn't even see my ankle bone. It was so swollen. Like, it was just not good. I couldn't bend my legs. So that wasn't fun, but I finally feel better now from that. I don't know why. My trainer even told me to take it easy. For some weird reason, I said okay to walking to breakfast Friday morning in San Francisco. So we walked to breakfast, which was a couple blocks away. We had breakfast, and then we walked from, like, I don't know how far, but we walked from that breakfast place all the way down to Pier 1. And then walked from Pier 1 all the way to Pier 45, like all down along the pier. So we walked about 3.9 miles because I had my step-o-meter on, and my poor legs. My hips and my legs were so sore all weekend long, but it felt good. It definitely felt good, but it probably wasn't the smartest idea considering that I was on my feet for Saturday and Sunday and then had to be on that plane on Sunday. But I think that's where Joel is he's trying really hard to understand how I'm feeling, but he still doesn't understand that I can't push myself that hard. Otherwise, I'm in so much pain afterwards. So he's trying to get a better grip on it, but I have to remind him, I'm like, no, I can't do this. Like, I need to take it easy. Really listen to my body. So that's one thing there. So that probably wasn't the smartest idea. When I told my trainer, she's like, you totally went against what I told you to do. I'm like, I know, but it felt like I just want to stay active. I don't want to let myself get sedimentary. I don't want to sit. I just want to keep my body moving because I feel like it helps me in the long run. I'm just not ready to sit, and I want to keep myself active, but still knowing my boundaries. So there's that. Okay, so the next thing, hair, you guys. So you already know my hair thing. My hair is not growing. It's still not growing, and it really sucks. The reason why I bring it up is because I looked at my pictures from the Ipsy photo shoot in the desert, which was from a while ago, and my hair is the exact same length. Like, it has not grown at all. I mean, the nice thing is like my roots aren't really bad, but I really miss my long hair, and I really took it for granted. And I hope that I get it back afterwards, like once my hormones and everything balances out after having the baby. But my hair on my arms, just nothing grows. And that really sucks. That really sucks. I really miss my long hair. My skin, I noticed over the last week, has changed. It was really glowy and really nice there for that second trimester, like towards the end of it. I want to say the last 2 months it was really, really good. I've never had my skin that good, but I noticed this last week it's really, really dry again, like super, super dry again. So I'm using oils. I'm using my really good like hydrating cream from First Aid Beauty to really moisturize it because it is so dry, like so dry. My hair, like I feel like right when I was going into that third trimester, everything did a shift again. And it was weird. But yeah, my skin is just dry. It doesn't look like it was looking beforehand, and I miss it. Now onto the exciting part, the baby kicking and stuff. Dude, you guys, she is active. She is so active. I feel her all the time now. I felt her all the time. I want to say around 23, 24 weeks, I started feeling her all the time. Now I feel her constantly. She's been kicking while I've been talking for this video. Joel finally got to feel her the other day. Okay, so I want to say probably a couple weeks ago, he finally got to see the bulge where she kind of bulged up on my stomach, and it was like a little mountain. Like it was kind of like, you could tell that's where she was, and it's like a pressure. So he put his hand there, and then she slowly moved away. So he felt how it went from hard to soft and like how it went down. He's like, oh my God, that was so weird. I'm like, yeah. I go, the bulge, those ones, like, they're really cool at first, but they're not that fun because that pressure just feels so weird. Sometimes she gets into these parts of me that it's like a really pressure, like a big pressure where I instantly tear up. But it's cool at first, but he got to finally feel that. But what's so exciting is that this past weekend on Saturday when we were at Gem Beauty in San Francisco, we woke up in the morning and we were laying in bed, and she's so active in the morning and active at night. Like that, those are her prime times, but she's still active during the day. Like I don't know when this girl sleeps. So I took his hand and I placed it where she was at because I can instantly tell, I know where she's at. Put his hand there, and he felt her kick like all morning long. We just laid there and he just kept his hand there and he got to feel her kick. It was like not the moving bulge thing, like where it was just for a second. It was just repeated kicks. Hey, Elsa. It was repeated kicks, and he was just like, oh my gosh, it's like saying, let me out, and poking at you. And I'm like, yeah. I go, imagine how it feels for me on the inside. But he's like, that's so crazy. So it was awesome for him to finally be able to experience that. And we also got the nursery furniture. So we got her whole nursery set, which I'm going to show when we do like the remodel, and also like when we put everything in there. It's an amazing set. I love it. It's stuff that she's gonna have until the end of time. Like until the stuff breaks, like it grows with her, and it's full-size furniture. So I'm really excited for it. And it's just very practical. So I really like that. And I already have like kind of like her theme going. And I can't wait to show you guys when the nursery is done, and I'll tell you guys where everything is from and how I put everything together. And last but not least, my baby shower. So we are starting the baby shower process, you guys. It's probably, we're gonna have it in September. And I'm so excited for it because, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for it. I also like got a lot of things, like a lot of comments saying like, why are you planning your own baby shower? It's usually supposed to be a family member or a friend planning it for you. I went ahead and hired a planner. I honestly want the control over it, and I just wanted to do it myself because I have a certain vision for it and I have a certain expectation for it, and I just wanted to have that control over it too. And so what I did is I went ahead and hired my planner that did my wedding because she is amazing. It is Lavish Wed. And oh my goodness, you guys, she plans the most gorgeous weddings, and she also does parties. So I hired her on for my baby shower, and Christine is the best, like the absolute best. We sat down, we had a meeting. I gave her my vision of what type of feel I wanted it to be, and she sent me over some mood boards. And I literally, like, one of them was like to the T of what I was envisioning. And I was like, this is beautiful. And this is exactly what I want. So we are starting that whole process out right now. And I am so happy. And I can't wait for you guys to see the pictures and like the video from the baby shower. I'm definitely going to have it filmed. I'm so excited for it. Like, I'm so excited for it. It's like the last little hoorah before she comes. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue planning that, and that video will probably be up on my channel, I wanna say like mid-September, so you guys will be able to see it all. Like, it's gonna be so pretty. I'm so excited. And yeah, so I have to say, like, you know, I'm hoping for a really good, easy third trimester. Honestly, I had a kind of a hard second trimester. It was probably harder than my first. My first was hard, my second was harder. And I would have to say towards that last month and a half of my second trimester, my energy and everything changed. So I'm hoping that I have an easier third trimester. Crossing fingers. But let's go ahead and show you guys my bump. All right, so here is my bump. You can see it is out there, you guys. It is so out there. I can't believe how big she's getting. I've been looking back at old bump pictures and I'm like, oh my God, I thought I had a bump then. No, I've got a bump now. There is the bump for 27 weeks, you guys. We're gonna hit 28 weeks here in a couple days. Yeah, we're getting so close. I think once we hit 30, then I'm gonna be like, oh my God, we really only have 10 weeks left. If I even make it 10 weeks, but we'll see, crossing fingers that I do. But that is my little update for you guys. I know this is like a chatty one and there's so much to tell you. I need to start doing these more regularly so that way they're not so long. But since it was such a long period of time, I had so much to fill you guys in on. So make sure to enter the giveaway down below, and also comment down below if you are expecting a child too and how far along you are, and share like any of your experiences, and we can all just kind of like talk to each other in the comment section. I love talking with you guys. And yeah, so I will see you guys, and I believe I have a haul coming next. So I'll see you guys in the haul next time. Bye.